This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
Ask just about any Kentucky football fan and they will tell you the Wildcats this season are going to score some points. Patrick Tolles is back at quarterback, Boom Williams at running back, and the receiving core may be one of the better groups UK has had in quite some time. And defensive-minded head coach Mark Stoops agrees they will be the group to watch on Saturday.
I think we're getting, the depth that we were counting on at wide receiver. I think that was important for us. As you know, we've worked hard since we've been here developing that position because I think we were so far behind when we showed up, and I think we're getting some talented players there. I think running back is another position that we anticipate we should be pretty good. And those guys have not disappointed.
Well, those running backs and wide receivers will get their first chance to show Big Blue fans what they can do this season on Saturday night when the Wildcats host the Ragin' Cajuns of Louisiana Lafayette. Kickoff is set for 7 o'clock and the game can be seen live on ESPNU. You see, Kentucky is currently a 17-point favorite in the ball game. The Union Bulldogs open their 2015 season with Warner on Saturday afternoon. The Royals are 1-0 and held its first opponent to 134 total yards of offense and just 3 points. Perhaps the Bulldogs can give them a challenge. They averaged 30.5 points per game last year. Now, usually a team would have film on another team's game to prepare, but in this case, that's not the case.
Since we didn't have a game that we had played to show them, we didn't really get their film from that game, so we didn't necessarily get to see 100% of what they did in that game. I did hear, though, that the other team had 10 turnovers, Concordia, so that definitely helped them out. Hopefully we can minimize our turnovers and not keep it up to that, keep it to a minimal of that. But, if we, I feel like, through the scrimmages, I know we scrimmage Emory and Henry and the inter-squad scrimmages and everything like that. From what I heard and what I saw from them, I think if we play our game, come out here, play assignmentally sound football and what we've been coached to do, I think we'll have no problem, on Saturday.
The Cincinnati Reds in the Windy City for a midweek series with the Cubs playing game number 2 tonight. Dan Herron getting the start for Chicago, and it did not start well. Third batter of the game, Joey Votto takes him deep to left center field for a solo shot. 1-0 Reds in the first. Red starter Anthony DeSclafani doing well early, strikes out Dexter Fowler in the third to strike out the side. Tied at 1 in the fifth, DeSclafani helps himself out with a base hit to left. Tucker Barnhart rounds third, slides in safely ahead of the throw. 2-1 Cincinnati. In the sixth, Votto shoots one to left. Off the glove of the left fielder, falls in for a double. Another run scores to make it 3-1. But the Cubs come back and win game 2 to even the series. 5-4, the final. A doubleheader out at the Appalachian Bowl in Clay County on Saturday. A Mountain Top 10 matchup between number 4 Southwestern and number 8 Knox Central to start things off. And then the host Clay County Tigers, looking for their first win, will take on the 2-0 Corbin Redhounds. Clay County head coach Justin Combs thinks it's nice to have the Appalachian Bowl in his own backyard.
Yeah, we do. We have some great teams coming in. I think it's great for our area. Hopefully we pack this place out. Hopefully we can give them a good showing too. I've actually watched Southwestern's film a lot. They look really good on film. They really do. I really can't wait to get a peek at them out here. Knox, very physical team. They're going to run the football.
You can watch both games of this year's Appalachian Bowl live on this TV and online at WYMT.com. Game 1, as I mentioned, a top 10 matchup between a couple of 500 teams. Number 8 Knox Central at 1-1 and number 4 Southwestern also at 1-1. And the nightcap hosts Clay County taking on unbeaten and 5th-ranked Corbin. Time now to announce our Week 1 high school football team of the week, and it's the aforementioned Knox Central Panthers. They lost last week to Bryan Station, rallied late this week to beat Louisville Central 28-24 in the Cumberland Falls Pigskin Classic at Corbin. Quarterback Jackson Stewart threw for 113 yards and a pair of touchdowns in the win. Here's a look at a few Week 1 Player of the Week candidates. Brody Johnson at Eastridge, 233 rushing yards, 4 scores in the Pike County Bowl. Paul Stapleton of Harlan, 93 rushing yards and a touchdown, 7 tackles with an interception, and an 84-yard punt return for a touchdown against South Floyd. Derek Pugh of Pikeville, 175 yards on 7 carries and 4 touchdowns. And Luke Woods at Whitley County, 469 total yards of offense and 6 touchdowns. To see a complete list of candidates, just log on to the sports page at WYMT.com. We will announce our Week 1 Player of the Week tomorrow on Mountain News at 6. And Tanner, the University of the Cumberland's volleyball team for the first time ever beat a top 10 opponent, defeating Lindsey Wilson tonight. So a big win for the Patriot ladies.